Good morning, guys. It's a new day. I'm so excited because our rugs finally arrived that we're putting in the homeschool room slash office, and we're gonna get started on that project. I believe this weekend. We've gotten all our stuff from Home Depot, all our stuff from Amazon, and all of our stuff from, what's the last store? Walmart, just all the things that are supposed to be going on the walls. IKEA. Yes, we went to IKEA and we were able to order everything and have it shipped to the nearest IKEA store near us, which is only 15 minutes down the street from our house. I'm really, really happy that we are able to finally get this project started and be ready for the school year to start in August. I hope it only takes us like a day or two to do the whole thing. It's typically fairly easy what I'm trying to do, which is the wallpaper and the wall paneling, but I've never done it, so I can't really speak to how fast it's gonna go, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. But I'm gonna show you guys what the rug looks like. I immediately opened it so that I could see it, and it is massive. Like, if you see where my slippers are, like that's like the size of a foot, I guess. And then basically this is how large it is. It's 12 by 9. I honestly wanted something that was gonna cover the entirety of the carpet. This can be washed, so mind you, probably not in my washer, but I could take it to like a laundromat and do like a quick wash on it. I love it. This theme is like safari, if you will, but it's like muted safari, like a neutral safari kind of vibe going on. And the price of this rug on Home Depot was insane. I think it was under $150 for a 12 by 9 rug, which is almost unheard of. So I love it. My daughter actually picked it out. We had a couple options and she liked the way that the animals looked on this one. So that is why we got this one. It's not all the way out, like folded out. You can't see like how far it will go at 9 feet, so I'll have to unfold the rest of it for you to see that, but we'll do that in the room when we get started. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek, and our wall panels actually came into the box underneath the rug. So I'm really excited to get started, so I'm going to take you guys along for that process. My husband is bringing in all of the IKEA stuff and the Home Depot stuff that we got. We're trying to clear out everything. Here's a quick glance at all of the stuff. We haven't unboxed yet. We got our order from IKEA and we're bringing everything in. And then, like I said before, these are the panels and they are from Home Depot. It is a kit and hopefully it's super easy to assemble and figure out, but we're gonna find that out in a few days. Here's a couple of things I ordered. I ordered some picture frames, simple wooden frame picture frames, some chair cushions for the girls, some more picture frames and chair cushions. All right, get off the table, please. And then he'll be bringing up our table in just a moment. Idea. So guys, I'm only 5 minutes into this project, and initially I was just going to use the kit that I bought. If you didn't know, I bought I guess it's called the wall accent batten board wall kit from Home Depot. They also have some on Amazon, but basically it says all you need is like some liquid nails and the kit. And so that's what I got. And I'm sitting here and I'm contemplating how I'm gonna put it up, and my husband comes in and he's like kind of, I guess, micromanaging a little bit. And he's just like, okay, so how are you gonna stick it to the wall? I'm like, I have liquid nails. And he was just like, all you're gonna use is liquid nails? And I was like, yeah, that's all you need to use. He was just like, so how are you gonna keep it on the wall while it's drying? Like, so it doesn't like move slightly. And he was just like, you're probably gonna need a nail gun. That's the one thing I didn't order, or I didn't think about. I did not think about it. I did think about it. I just didn't think I needed it. And so now I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for him to get back from Home Depot, because we're gonna get a nail gun just to have some extra security with this. I feel like I could get it done without a nail gun. However, listen, if you have a new build home, even if you have an older home and you look at your walls, sometimes the walls are not like perfectly like straight up and down. They're like slightly off by just a hair. When we were installing, me and my dad installed our floating shelves downstairs in the living room. We did that. We learned that the walls like throughout the house are just not perfectly straight. Like they kind of curve a little bit, just slightly, and you can only tell when you need to like put something up on the wall, if that makes sense. And so it's not a huge curve at all, and it might be like a slight dip and it goes back to the way it's supposed to be. So like instead of the wall being straight up and down, it's like kind of like my hand, and there's like the slightest bend or hump on the wall somewhere. And so my husband's thing is like, mind you, when you're looking at the wall, it's really not noticeable, but when you're trying to put something on the wall, like you'll notice that it's not going to lay flush onto the wall. You have to essentially have something to anchor it. And since we can't use clamps on the wall, most people have been using nail guns or nails. So I didn't prepare myself and get it. I've only been 15 minutes into this project, measuring and doing things like that, and I've already run into that issue of needing a nail gun. So we're gonna just see where this goes. And I'm telling you now so that if you decide this is a project you want to take on, you can think about whether or not your walls will require nail guns or not. So okay guys, it's a new day. We finished off with almost finishing the entire wall yesterday. I just have the little top piece and then 2 little corner pieces there, but we made wonderful progress yesterday. I'm back in the schoolroom. What we're gonna do today is most likely try to get that last piece up. We do have to do a little bit of shaving just because no matter how much you measure, it's never gonna be perfect. So we do have to kind of like shave it down just a little bit to make sure that it fits seamlessly as much as we can. So anyway, we're gonna do that, but that might not get done like today. We're gonna try, but if it doesn't, we're still gonna paint today. The girls are gonna come help me paint because that's what they're most excited about, is actually being involved in this homeschool remodel makeover situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started and just see how this day goes, see how far we get. Most likely we're not going to finish everything today, but then there's always tomorrow, so yep. This paint color is called Light Sage. It's by the brand Gliden and it's in the premium satin finish. So I think it's gonna be perfect on the walls. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hours of work, this is where we got today. I have officially painted the entire wall. So now it is time for the wallpaper. I'm not gonna put the wallpaper up today. I think I probably will do that tomorrow. I'm just gonna let the paint dry overnight. Then we'll be able to get into doing the wallpaper tomorrow. After the wallpaper, this wall will be done, and then all there is left is to find out how I'm going to style it with all of the decor. Honestly, I'm really loving the way it's turning out so far, and I can't wait to see what it looks like with the wallpaper. Okay, it's a new day. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this wallpaper. So I went with this wallpaper I got from Home Depot. And it's just like a little light colored checkered moment, and so it's going to go really well in the design of the room in my head. Hopefully everything matches once I put everything together. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this up. So let's go ahead and get started. Good morning, it is a new day. We are headed to gymnastics because it is Tuesday. I'm so happy with all of the work that I've done with the homeschooling room. We've gotten so much done. The wall decor is all up, and so now it's just a matter of building out all the IKEA furniture and putting all the posters up and stuff like that to really make it feel like a homeschool room. But we're not working on that this morning. We're gonna head out to gymnastics and possibly run some errands and get some groceries. And so those are the things that we're gonna tackle today. And then eventually I'll make my way back to the homeschool room and I'll show you the progress and what we're doing. Okay guys, I'm back in the homeschool room. We're about to tackle the next task, which is getting all of these boxes, basically at least getting a few unboxed and built. But before I do that, I need to vacuum this floor because of all the dust and debris that has come off of the walls. And I want to be able to put out the carpet to see it next to the wall and next to the wallpaper. I want to go ahead and put out the big rug. That was so much more work than I was anticipating, but here is what the rug looks like right now. I think it is so cute with the wallpaper and the green. It just adds that pop of color. I'll show you another angle of the rug, but it is such a cute pattern. And like I said, my 4-year-old picked it out and she really has an eye for these things, honestly, my little artist. She looked at it and she looked at all the designs that I had already come up with and she was just like, this one goes really well with it, I think. It's all, like I said, very muted. So I love it. It honestly looks like a nursery room. I mean, nursery rooms have, you know, that in common as well. The fact that they are catering to kids. But also, let me mention, this thing is massive. Like I said, this room is 12 by 12. So it's not like a terribly huge room, but it is a good amount of space in here. And this rug is 12 by 9. So it actually touches wall to wall on one side, and then it touches 9 feet of wall or 9 feet of space on the opposite side. So it does go from wall to wall. And I just think that that's really fun because it almost looks like the entire carpet is just play. So that was the goal ultimately, and I really love the way it turned out. This is me just standing on the rug, and you can kind of see like where I am and how large the rug is compared to me and the room. So yeah, I'm really loving it. I can't wait to put everything together. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and start on this cabinet space. This cabinet is extremely heavy. So if my husband doesn't come help me, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. He's working, so it's like, do I wait for him to get off of work or do I just like go in there? We'll see. We'll see how far we get. Good morning guys, it's a new day. It is 7 a.m. and I'm just now getting started on my last couple of projects in this room. So I have to build the table and the bench that I got from IKEA. I need to put these up so that we can get the ball rolling for next week. All the curriculum is to come in next week, and so we'll be ready to go. I think we're gonna start this year on August 10th. I only have a week, so I'm trying to make sure I get finished with this today. Yesterday we finished the bookshelf. You can't really see it because I've moved everything to that side of the room so that I can lay the carpet out. Yep. So they're in here with me now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on this, and hopefully we just see how far we get today. We are moving right along. I finished the table, I finished the chair and the bench, and so now I'm just starting to put stuff away. I have completely finished the bookshelf, the cabinet drawers, the table, the bench, and the chair. And then now all that's left is to finish these bookshelves, which I got 2 of these bookshelves from IKEA, and then I'm going to put them up on the wall. I was kind of playing around with placements to see like where I kind of wanted it would look best, and honestly, I'm just gonna throw them up there and see what happens. And I believe it's going to go right up there on the wall, and then I'm gonna have posters that are like learning posters all throughout the wall. So I'm thinking about putting them like one right here, and then the other one kind of like right there. Only thing is I have a hard time with like the idea of like ruining the wallpaper by putting holes, but that's what it was for, right? Right. I put the bookshelves up and they look amazing. I love the way that they're situated. I haven't gotten fully everything to decorate this room, but the stuff that I do have, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out and show you guys what that looks like. I'm super proud of the way this room is turning out. This is not only going to be the homeschool room, but it's also going to be a flex space for me to do some of my editing and basically a makeshift office for me when I'm not teaching. Y'all, side note, this yogurt is so good. It's really simple, not a whole lot of like ingredients, but I'll show it to you. Nothing special, but it has the Greek yogurt, really Greek yogurt of your choice. I use Sig's, and then I also have like fresh cut strawberries. I have about 2, and then I use the pure Elizabeth granola. When I tell you this granola makes or breaks this yogurt bowl, like it's superior. It's so good. It's the best granola I've ever tried. I don't even want to have yogurt if I don't have this granola. Like that's how serious about it I am. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, a like, a subscribe to your girl. Lots more to come, but anyway, until next time, I'll see you in my next video.